Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people...
Chance! Oh, it's come loose. Big chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's a sharp little ball here. Crossing. Oh, that was vital. Hazard! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Messi. McAllister. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here. Fernandes. Played out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the most... Oh, no, what has happened here? Shot a goal! And it's a goal! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's found space here. He's picked his way through. Mbappe. Great vision, and he plays one through. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's a pretty loose pass. Pass is just off target. Hangs one in. Fernandes.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Neymar. Vardiol. Garcia.
Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It's Neymar! He's got away with one there.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister, nice interception, well timed. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Garcia. And Fernandes. Garcia. Not the most accurate pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Fernandes. Well, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. There's the shot! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Now it's Messi. And here's Vinicius Junior. Neymar. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. So this to extend their lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read. but it didn't work.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Kalulu cuts out the pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard going after that. Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And that would have been some goal.
Oh, what a chance. And after doing all the hard work as well, he'll be kicking himself here.
Fernandes. That's an imaginative pass. Can he latch on to this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, it's come loose. Akanji. Oh, this looks sharp.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Looking to play him in. He's found a way through. An uncompromising challenge. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. And for the first half, that is that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
In with the challenge. And reclaimed it in a trice. That has ended up in no man's land. And back to the keeper they go. It's gone for a throw-in. Now it's McAllister. Mbappe. He's got away. And claimed it back swiftly. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Alexander-Arnold. For Valverde. Aims beyond the defence. And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk, tidy with his distribution. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Kids Kane! They've got to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior. And they're quick to get it back. Kalulu did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold.
Munich have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Oh, what a dampener that was. Just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Caicedo.
And it's Azar. Looking for the run. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior. It's a promising position. He has found the way through. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
After 73
The
minutes,
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control.
Coming on the field.
Oh, that's a key interception.
20, Gakpo. Number 7, Eduardo Camavinga.
Threads one in. Now that's well seen too. McAllister. Nuno Mendes. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. And that has sent him sprawling. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Pass somewhat off target. Kimmich.
Manchester really have been second best here. Second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Now it's Messi. Knocks it into space. He's shifting through the gears here. That's good defending, very good defending. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's got away. McAllister receives it in a good position. Chance for a shot! Mbappe, whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's got away from him. Oh, he's on his own!
Added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Can he get it through? And can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Nicely shaped cross. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And we come to you now.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Manchester desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch. And you're never going to win like that.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive
Hello,
consequence.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
objectives
today's
are
match.
clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Knocks it out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Spread out to the left. He's found a way through. Header! It's hit the upright. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired.
Oh, what a mistake! It's Kane! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Now it's Garcia. And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Kane, and that's really well manoeuvred. Kane! Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Hazard plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's worked it through. Garcia cuts it out. That has ended up in no man's land. Garcia. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, good climb! Fernandez gets it away. Vardiol. Kane. And Caicedo. Kane. Now that he shoots! And he has his goal! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. No way he was going to let him past. Now it's Kane. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Fernandez, neatly clipped into space. Fernandez. And it's Hazard. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Van Dijk. Could be danger here. And it's been played through. Kalulu gets over and intercepts. Fernandez. Vardiol. Looks to the other side. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Garcia. And here's Kane. Fernandez. Fernandez gets a cross in. Cleared away. And this is... And Messi! No, just not quite. Son Heung-min. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. That's rather hopeful. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Messi. Fernandes. Oh, Red, nice interception. Guardiola. Azar, given the lift of his goal. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, what has happened here? Fernandes. And it's Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. Gets us going once more.
Manchester can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Caicedo. And they win it back again. Valverde. Hazard.
Pretty robust defending.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a searching pass. Hazard wants to run onto this. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's Fernandes. Quality ball. And this is Son Heung-min. Valverde. Distributed tidily. Oh, that is a nice touch. What a throw in. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Fernandes. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Son Heung-min chips it through, and he's intervened well there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Now they could break here. Aims beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught napping. There will be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's a key interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kalulu. And Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Nicely aimed pass. That has been slung wide. He has found the way through. Son Heung-min pings it across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Pass somewhat off target. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Kane. Valverde.
Oh, great feat, that.
Messi. Valverde has the space to scheme. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Valverde. Garcia. Shot could be on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Valverde. Kalulu. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Mikel Oyarzabal. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Hazard. Number 11, Messi.
This usually is the time
Number
teams go into
23,
conservation mode.
Alex Garcia. Coming on the field, number 20.
Oh, he's having a go!
Number 21, Mbappe. Number 15,
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution in progress.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. I think we're just about done here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He is through here. Produces a cross. Akanji can get it clear. And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.